starting five. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. And for the Pacers, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense to their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Beal, right side. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013, and the defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
About a minute into this first quarter. Right side, Porzingis. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Turner. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, B.A., it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he's still producing.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Beal. Sends it home from three-point land.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position, and he knows what to do from there.
Halliburton outside. Now Turner. Out to the right wing. Smith passes to Turner. The fader. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Avdia. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Kuzma. Oh, they pick off the pass. Right side, Hield. Here's Smith. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Kuzma for 3. Second chance effort, and Porzingis lays it in.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. To the paint. Now here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Morris outside. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Beal's got 6.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Turner, a screen on Morris. Launches a 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Morris. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Kuzma, that's good.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Here's Turner, defended by Porzingis. Turner, no good. Washington's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Morris passes to Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Halliburton right side. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. No good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. From deep. The rebound by Nembhard. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he was more than just a role player in his first stop.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Indiana. Out to Beal. Unable to get that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Hield passes to Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Kuzma, right side. And too long on the shot.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Halliburton. Right wing. Here's Nembhard. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Beal goes in. Pass to Porzingis. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. And then Turner with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game. A lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Halliburton against Morris. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Beal, guarded closely. shot to stop the run.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Left side Heald. And so the ball out of bounds. Heald touched it last.
Wizards ball.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Here's Nembhard. The Wizards making their last shot. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smith with it. Beal picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Heald for 3. And again! It's the Pacers from deep.
Buddy Hield has great strength at his size. Stocky, but he finds a way to push through the defense.
It's Beal on the wing. He's got 10. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Launches it. Rebounded by Hield. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. To the middle. Nembhard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Kyle Kuzma. Second personal.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Beal outside. Kuzma outside. Back to Beal. Kuzma outside. It's stolen by Halliburton. Inside. Nembhard, good. And now it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Morris outside. Back to Avdia to halt the run. Can't get it to drop. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Wizards ball. Substitution on the court.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Pacers.
17. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Indiana shooting it well, around 55% for the game. They've got TJ McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Bataze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Right outside. Pass to Kispert. The 3 is up. Right drives it. Deflected. Here's Taylor. Hachimura covering. Duarte. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Kispert. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's a one-on-one situation. The three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's McConnell, and Gafford with the block. Pass to Kispert. Hachimura in the post. Here's Barton. And again, Washington, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Taylor. Outside for McConnell. Here's Duarte. Clock at 6. McConnell outside. Goes back up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 12.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Wright. Out to Hachimura. Taylor with a rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for the Pacers, Mathurin. One shot.
McConnell against Wright. McConnell goes in. Here's Bataze. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Bataze's got his second basket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
A new lineup here for Washington. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Beal outside. For three, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Mathurin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Avdia attacking. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Wizards making a change here. Wright's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's McConnell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Wright. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to McConnell. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. McConnell's got 7 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Kuzma, that's good.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bataze. Here's Taylor. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Beal. Taylor with a rebound. It's Dorte on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
1 second left. And so it's Indiana. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they're...
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Porzingis in at the center spot. Here's Hield. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Beal to pass to Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. The Wizards shooting a low 30% from the floor. Halliburton against Wright. And here's Beal. On the wing, Kuzma jacks up a 3. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma for 3. Connects from downtown. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Beal.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's Avdia on the wing. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. Back to Halliburton. To the wing, right side. Hield passes to Turner. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Halliburton up top, pounded by Beal. Shoots it from the high post. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Beal from outside. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And this is what Beal is out there to do, just pour in points.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Hield against Beal. Pass to Turner. Wright with a steal. Kuzma, right side. Here's Porzingis. Nice move. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Smith outside. 1:24 left to play in the fourth. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Kuzma, the open look. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Indiana shooting around 51%. That's a good number.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pacers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Indiana again missing. And Washington with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Outside Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Right against Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill, as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 8-point game. Turner finds Smith. The putback. And another shot. Turner, no good. Right outside. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Indiana winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. And so here is New York. Randall with the bucket. Here's Halliburton. He feeds it to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties, where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now Barrett following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, who told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Feeds to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Randall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 6.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Indiana. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Randall right side. He takes it in. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And another three for New York.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Turner. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. He does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Randall from outside. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Nemhard the pass to Smith. And here's Halliburton. There's the pass to Nemhard. He dishes it to Smith. Knicks with the rebound. .104 left here in the opening quarter. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got his second basket. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Halliburton for three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Brunson. Barrett with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Back to Brunson. Outside for Robinson. New York moving it around. Randall dishes to Robinson. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Good on the triple. Randall's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside for Randall. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Here comes your
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Halliburton following the score by New York. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
First team foul.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Rose.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. A combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Randall. Reddish finds Randall. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Indiana leading. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Passes it to Nemhard. On the wing, Heel. Hangs, and he lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Here's Rose. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Randall passes to Reddish. It's good. This game is all even. Reddish has got 7.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Turner. Count it. And that's now 7 points for Miles Turner.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here is Rose. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Barrett. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now Rose, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. Randall dishes to Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Tries yet again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And the shot goes in. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rose against Halliburton. Rose kicks to Randall. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Nembhard. Guarded by Reddish. Stolen by Robinson. Rose against Hield. Rose passes to Barrett. It's stolen by Smith. Hield with it. Randall on him. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Rose kicks to Barrett. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nembhard, the pass to Hield. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block. Turner with the steal. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thanks so much, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
They've got Taylor, and it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Now here's Brunson. It's tipped. Here's Mathurin, who's guarded by Fournier, and it's Mathurin missing. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Now here's Brunson. For three. They get it back. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pacers trail by 5. McConnell's scanning the floor. Duarte, good. And McConnell gets the assist. Duarte has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Quickly kicks to Brunson. Quickly the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Here's Duarte. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Duarte has got 5 points now this quarter. Brunson kicks to Quickly. The pass to Hartenstein. Brunson with it. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Another shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Duarte passes to Taylor. Here's McConnell. Indiana moving it around. For the lead, it's rebounded by Brunson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Here's Toppin. Fires to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And both free throws good for Toppin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Brunson against McConnell. Pass to Bitadze. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 4. Quickly the pass to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Hartenstein, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pacers trail by 8. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Pacers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And Fournier kicks to Brunson. Driving in, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That one falls for Brunson. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. McConnell Randall against Brunson.
Walking foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Love the consistency at the free throw line in this one too, fellas. Getting a healthy number of points off trips to the line.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
It's stolen by Reddish. Rose dishes to Randall. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Smith outside. To the middle to end the run. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Rose looking around. Randall a screen on McConnell. Outside for Randall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith right side. Turner. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Cameron Reddish is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Here's Halliburton. Robinson with the block. Here's Randall. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Halliburton, that's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Rose passes to Randall, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Rose. Robinson kicks to Reddish. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 8. And here's Halliburton. Here's Nemon. Off target with his 3. Now, here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Rose dishes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Halliburton drives in. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 9. Rose with the ball. Halliburton picks him up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, got to play without fouling.
That one is no good. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Hield. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Rose kicks to Randall. Fires the 3. New York now working with a new shot clock. And the dunk by Robinson.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Pacers trail by 9. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Halliburton for 3.
Love the intensity on defense there. Rose enjoys getting after it and making a difference at that end of the floor.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he banks in the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Out to Turner, a second chance effort. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton, that's good.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass. Love the versatility.
New York leading by 9. Rose up on top. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Julius Randle.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
From deep. Rebound by Smith. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Barrett with the ball. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like...
And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at center. Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Reddish. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Now here's Morris. About a minute played here so far in the first. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Here's Barrett. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long-suffering.
Beal's shot is good.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
Now here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Reddish against Beal. Pass to Avdia. He puts up a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Robinson. Outside Barrett. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Barrett's got 5.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Kuzma for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall outside. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Here's Reddish. No good on the triple. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Beal. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
Randall with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
Here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Randall outside. Pass to Robinson.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
Shot clock at 6. Randall, the pass to Reddish. Shoots over Beal. Reddish misses. For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the 2nd round of the NBA draft doors.
He did, BA, but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the 1 guard, he can play the 2 guard, he can make open shots, he can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. Abdia from outside. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Beal, that one's good. Beal's got 7.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Morris against Brunson. Outside for Randle. Can they get it? Nails it from 3.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Morris for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randle and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Now here's Morris. Outside Porzingis. That shot off the mark. New York goes the other way with it. Barrett passes to Randle. Back to Barrett. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Beal. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, BA, this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Robinson. Pass to Barrett. And there's the drive. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Outside Porzingis. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Brunson against Porzingis. Barrett passes to Reddish. Left side Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Randle outside. Takes the 3. New York no good that time either. The Wizards with a lead. Beal to pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Morris passes to Beal. The kick out to Morris. Back to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. time and time again, he delivers.
Morris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Kuzma for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brunson against Morris. The kick out to Brunson. To the inside, and stolen by Porzingis. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Kuzma. Shakes him. Tipped. 1:14 left in the second. And stolen by Porzingis. And the Wizards on the break. Misses off the right iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Morris with it. 6 points for him. Out to Beal. Kuzma, left side. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Kuzma's got his first basket.
He's got a lean frame, but Kyle Kuzma proving he's unafraid of a little bit of contact inside.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Reddish. Down low. Brunson passes to Randall. Reddish with it. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rose. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a... All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Knicks, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Barton and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Quickly. Drains the triple. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to Kispert. It doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Quickly with the ball. Barton covering. Quickly passes to Fournier. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Rose against Wright. It's blocked. And they recover it. 6 to shoot. And it's stolen by Rose.
Washington foul. DeLon Wright. Second personal foul. Second team.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Washington calls timeout.
Let's give it up one more time for your Wizards dancer.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Quickly from deep three-point range. The kick out to Fournier. Quickly outside.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Quickly outside. Just 5 to shoot. Toppin outside. The offensive rebound. Fournier, the pass to Quickly. Back to Fournier. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Beyond the arc. Barton pulls it in. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to win it. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Out to Hachimura, trying to get back on track. Barton outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
The drive by Rose. Toppin outside.
2 minutes.
Quickly passes to Fournier. To the right side. Here's Rose. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A new lineup here for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Up top, Morris. Guarded by Rose. Out to Beal. Launches it. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Fournier up top. Pass to Toppin. Fournier against Kuzma. It's stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Here's Rose. The Wizards making their last shot. Clock at 6. And here's Toppin from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, that is well beyond the arc. If Toppin hits those, it will unlock the rest of his game.
Morris passes to Beal. And here's Kuzma. And there's a 3-second violation. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Robinson. Now Randall. Back to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Beal against Reddish. Outside Barrett. Brunson with it. Kicks it out to Barrett. 4-3. Offensive board. For 3, Randall. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beal with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Out to Beal. From deep. And the Wizards with another three.
How easy does he make that look? That's effortless.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Reddish. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Morris passes to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Lets it go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Washington trailing. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Beal outside. The three. Nice D from Reddish. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Randall against Kuzma. Randall, the pass to Reddish. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Morris can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And it's Barrett off the drive.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. For 3, Porzingis. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's New York now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. The 3, Barrett. Kept alive. Outside Reddish. Outside for Randall. From outside the arc. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Brunson against Morris. And Beal launches from deep. And again, Washington, no good. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Beal against Brunson. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
For the Wizards, this one not looking good. On the attack, Morris. Kuzma outside. Here's the 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Washington the other way now. There's the triple. And another miss by Washington. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-3 run.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
Here are the Wizards now with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Beal from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Randall. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Washington basketball.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Turner. Smith is out there with Heel. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency and the health. You know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Here's Washington now. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Kuzma. Beal, that's for two. Drops one in from the wing.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Halliburton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw off from Halliburton. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now, here's Halliburton. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Halliburton finds Turner, shakes him, out of hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morris into the lane. Kuzma against Smith. Kuzma passes to Morris. Clock at 4. He kicks it to Avdia. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
To Indiana.
And here are the Pacers now. Smith outside. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Halliburton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Morris outside. Takes it inside. Beal from long range. The rebound by Halliburton.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Smith inside. He's against Kuzma. Halliburton for 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Hield against Beal. Out to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. Porzingis can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
It's deflected.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
Morris passes to Porzingis and finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis right through the defense and a sweet dunk from the big man.
Halliburton passes to Turner. He can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Down low, Turner with the steal.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Kuzma. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Out to Smith. And stolen by Kuzma. Beal gets a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Takes a step back. Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
From downtown, and Abdia, the bucket on the assist from Beal.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
1 quarter in the book. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. At Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Halliburton up top. Healed outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner finds Smith. Elbow shot is on the way. Washington with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside for Beal. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Pacers trail by 3. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now Smith following the Porzingis miss from deep. Halliburton outside. The pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And with every season, Brand, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Out to Kuzma. Passes to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Shoots. No good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And stolen by Kuzma. Beal with it. Picked up by Turner. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Out to Kuzma. Top of the key, Avdia. Tries a 3. That shot off. And Indiana will come the other way. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Kuzma. Plays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
And here's Kuzma following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.135 left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Hield. Outside for Beal. Just 2 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey. Force him off the spot.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
Here's Morris following the score by Miles Turner. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And Halliburton slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Beal. Skijesss with the ball, picked up by Turner. Smith against Kuzma. Here's Nemhard. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside for Beal. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And another miss by Washington. Unhindered, going all the way. A finish, and the dunk by Smith.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Morris looking over the floor. Out to Kuzma. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. Thank you, David, for that interview.
19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 6 on the court for Indiana. They've got Taylor, and it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. Right, pass to Hachimura. Kicks it to Kispert. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Strong finish by Hachimura on that play.
In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Martin passes to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And you can see the agility from Rui Hachimura. Fantastic job just getting out and converting.
The pass to Orte. Here's Taylor. Indiana moving the ball around.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Drops in the breakaway layup. McConnell's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Barton. No points in the game yet for him. Kispert kicks to Barton. Lets it go from deep. Deflects the pass. Washington again turning it over.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Gafford against McConnell. Passes it to Taylor. Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Kispert. He's covered closely. Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Here's Duarte. Now the pass to Bitadze. Crafty move, and the layup is good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right, looking around. It's blocked. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Now, here's McConnell. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And he gets the bucket. McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Taylor passes to McConnell. It's Vitadze shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Porzingis. The feed to Avdia. The shot from the low post is good. Avdia's got 5 now.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
There's the drive. Passes it to Mathurin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Vitadze, and the shot goes in. He's got 7.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside for Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. McConnell against Morris. Pass to Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And stolen by McConnell. It's tipped. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And there's the pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Pacers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Halliburton with it. 6 points for him. From about 19 feet, the shot misses. Now here's Kuzma. Passes it to Beal. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty. Sometimes
it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Beal drives in. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 13.
Blocking foul called on Monte Morris. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Out to Smith. A 3-ball. Here's Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Washington basketball.
Wizards trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Outside for Beal. Drops in the tray.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
Out to Smith. There's the 3. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Skijesss. Avdia with it. Beal up top. Just 5 to shoot.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kuzma can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 13. And here's Halliburton. Driving inside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kristaps Porzingis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton against Morris. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside for 3. Smith. That one no good. And it's Washington the other way. Beal finds Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Healed outside. It's deflected. Outside for Halliburton. And he drives in. Healed outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Beal puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. 1:35 left in the fourth. Spins. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 11. Kuzma outside. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
Tyrese Halliburton.
So he comes up empty at the line. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hield dishes to Smith. Hield outside. Shot clock at 6. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Halliburton against Morris. Here's Nembhard. Tries the spin move. Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Porzingis way outside. Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin, from there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket from there?
I love that.
Oh, man.
And so the...
rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
And now Indiana's starting group. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Indiana. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Indiana on offense. Halliburton outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Randall outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one doesn't drop. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. For three, Randall. He buries it from three. Randall's got 5 now.
And, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Halliburton. And stolen by Barrett. And here they go. And he taps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Turner against Robinson. Now here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2. Indiana again missing. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Now here's Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Halliburton misses. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Barrett with it. Turner covering. Barrett passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Halliburton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Brunson against Halliburton. Robinson passes to Brunson. For 3, Randall. The Pacers pull it in. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Here's Smith. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Brunson on the drive. Capitalizes off the crossover.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Robinson with a steal. Going inside. Outside for Randall. Three-pointer. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana trailing here. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries the spin move. They get the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Barrett. To the left side wing. For 3, Randall. And he can't get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front, leading by 8. And the second quarter is on. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your Knicks breaker down through.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And Barrett drops them both. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him. Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. Reddish on the wing. Robinson finds Barrett. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Second team foul.
That one on Hield.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And he's going for the oop here. Randall with a steal. Robinson in the post. He's against Turner. For 3, Barrett. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Halliburton. Robinson with the block. And they're pushing it up. Here's Reddish. And the Knicks miss again.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Turner with it. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
4 on the clock. Another shot. Smith no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Robinson. Back to Reddish. Outside Brunson. And here is Barrett. And he slams it in one-handed.
nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, EA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
To the left wing. He takes it in. Nimhard, good. He's got 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Healed against Brunson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Here's Brunson. And that one hits the back iron.
So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Pass to Turner. Robinson with the block. They recover it. Robinson with a steal. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Knicks with the lead. Now Rose. Quickly outside. Back to Fournier. Here's Toppin. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Outside Fournier. Fires for 3. They shoot again. And quickly finishes it off. And the Knicks lead by 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Bitadze. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Here's Duarte. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bitadze. Goes up again. And he sinks the layup. Bitadze's got his first points of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Rose against McConnell. Now here's Quickly. Tightly guarded. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Taylor. Takes a 3. Rose grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Hartenstein. And stolen by McConnell. Inside. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Rose. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Taylor from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 7.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. Out to Rose. Now Fournier. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 3. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And he stays with it. Fournier for 3. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Taylor. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Fournier, the pass to Toppin. Taylor with a rebound. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Batase. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Rose. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Good on both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Rose outside. The kick out to Fournier. On the wing quickly. Right wing. Top it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Batase. Here's Taylor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he makes the first. A new lineup here for New York.
At the line, 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Halliburton for 3. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Reddish. It's Barrett on the wing. Knocks it loose. Back to Reddish. Randall outside. 2 on the clock. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Heel. Back to Halliburton. And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Halliburton against Reddish. Over to the left wing for 3. Randall. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana trailing here. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Healed on the wing, guarded by Barrett, and that one drops. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Now a timeout called by New York. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Smith in the high post. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finish.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Randall, the pass to Reddish. Outside Brunson. There's the 3. Reddish misses. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Turner. Smith against Randall. Back to Turner. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. Halliburton outside. From deep. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Turner sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Randall right side. Pass to Robinson. Tries again. Blocked. Halliburton outside. To tie it up. The 3, Smith. They get it back. Turner. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Now a timeout called by New York. They're ahead by 2. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Turner finds Halliburton. Back to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
I've always liked how poised Turner is. When the game is up for grabs, I think you want him at the line.
That one drops. He ties it up.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Randall outside. Robinson, a screen on Smith. The 3, Randall. Smith with the rebound. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Turner in the high post. Smith outside. Up top, Randall. Oh, he missed it! Halliburton outside. Randall with a steal. Now a timeout called by New York.
All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
able to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Skijesss. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they will count it. After checking out the replay, they rule that the shot was off it.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back courts. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now Washington's starting group. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. With Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Robinson. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Now, here is Morris. There's the dish to Beal. Back to Morris. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Morris passes to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And here is Morris. Outside, Beal. Over in the corner, Avdia. On the wing, Morris. Out to Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring, it's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
So he gets them both. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Now, here's Avdia. Morris with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
The Knicks with the lead. Dishes to Randall. Now Brunson from deep. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Robinson. Reddish kicks to Brunson. New York moving it around. Robinson passes to Brunson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randall. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Out to Kuzma. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. They get it back. Porzingis, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Thompson with it. Pass to Reddish. Rebound, Washington.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Back to Brunson. And the pass to
That was worth the price of admission.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Morris passes to Beal. 3-pointers off the mark. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Robinson. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Back to Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Randall from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brunson, no good. Wizards leading by 4. Beal the pass to Porzingis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got 6.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
17-14.
Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma outside. Out to Morris. Pass to Avdia. Over Barrett. A 3 from Morris. Randall grabs the board. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
It's stolen by Morris. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Beal, guarded by Reddish. Here's Kuzma, out to Morris. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Brunson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Morris into the lane. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Wizards leading by 5. Avdia. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. All going up court. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Avdia. Brunson against Beal. And so Washington again turning it over. .110 left now here in the second. Brunson against Morris. Brunson goes in. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 6 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Morris against Brunson. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. Feeds to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And here is Morris. 6 points for him. Outside, Beal for 3. No good that time. It'll count. And no good. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Toppin. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, Toppin. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Toppin passes to Quickly. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Right outside. The kick out to Barton. And it's Kispert in the corner. And again, Washington, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Pass to Fournier. No good on the 3. Washington trailing. Right side. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Passes to Toppin. Back to Rose. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded by Fournier. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Toppin kicks to Quickly. Back to Toppin. Fournier in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Toppin. Shoots over Kuzma. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Fournier. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
The pass to Fournier. Toppin dishes to Rose. Back to Toppin. And stolen by Kuzma. It's tipped with the drive. He kicks to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Morris, trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by New York. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Outside for Beal. Launches it. He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Rose surveying the D. Toppin can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 5. Beal fires from way outside. And another miss by Washington. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Quickly. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
New York moving it around. Over in the corner, Rose. And Toppin throws it down.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Wizards trail by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They need this. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Rose passes to Quickly. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Quickly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. Porzingis inside. He's got 13. Kuzma can't get it to go. Got it up. He can't get that one. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. New York leading by 8. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Knicks lead 26.
Morris outside. Outside Beal. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Morris against Brunson. Here's Randle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Reddish. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Barrett, no good.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 13. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good on the three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Beal from long range. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. Brunson kicks to Randle. Robinson dishes to Barrett. From deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game. Avdia bangs home the trifecta.
Avdia, 3 points.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Brunson up top, covered by Morris. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the wide open shot from Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Latrey. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Beal. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
I mean, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. They trail by 11. Brunson with it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closer. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. Back to Brunson. Randle outside. The feed now to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Outside for Randle. Pass to Barrett. From deep. Kept alive by New York. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. Now, here's Avdia. Barrett covering. And a deep three from Beal. Oh, he made it, Doris! Wow. He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. And so it's the Knicks with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans.
David, thank you as always.